angels, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, just got to sort a little bit of hair out. Today we're going to be talking about periods. I'm just going to get that quickly out of the way. Periods. Yeah, I did a video probably over a year ago now, and it was a video taking the mickey really about periods and exercise. My bicep curls was basically taking chocolate to my mouth. My ab workout was basically doing it while eating popcorn and laying on the sofa. So it was a mick take video. I have now got a lot of people asking me over on my Instagram for my GYMCHICKS business, actually, what are your top tips for, you know, having a period? What helps them health wise? Does exercise actually help them? I've got a lot of clients that are female, and just looking at their cycles in general, not just the period where you actually do have a bleed, just actually talking about everything to do with periods. Today I'm going to be focusing on the things that actually help us during our period, things like food, sleep, exercise and so forth. So focusing on that more so. But the one thing that I would say to any female, whether you're on any kind of contraception, or if you're just clicked on this video just thinking about your actual period itself, like, track your cycle. Track your cycle. It's so easy to track your cycle now. They have 1,000,001 apps. You can simply use your calendar, but it will help with everything that you are feeling, doing. It will just, everything makes so much more sense when you track your cycle. So that's my number one tip. If you take anything away from this video, track your cycle. Okay, so let's move on to exercise. Exercise is extremely good for us at any time of the month. Our bodies naturally at certain phases, whether it be your luteal phase, when you're actually on your period, our bodies fluctuate. So you might feel a little bit more tired, you might feel lethargic, and that you really don't want to participate in any sports or activities. I suggest still getting out for a walk, just moving the body, getting the fresh air, get the blood flowing. I know it sounds horrible, but just your body needs it. Your body does need it. So yes, definitely yes to exercise, but take it easy, take it steady if you need be. Some girls find that their energy increases during this period, and that they want to, you know, smash the gym session, and that's great if you want to. If you don't want to, then take it steady. Your body might be saying take it steady for a reason. So just pull back, go out and get a couple of steps in, do some like yoga, just Pilates, just something a little bit more light but also gets the body moving. Body weighted work would probably be best, but again, it's down to each person's individual body. Okay, so that's exercise cleared up. Now let's talk about food. Food is a big one, because I don't know about you, but I have cravings. When it comes to my period, I want to eat everything. I want to have all the sugary snacks. I want to have all the leftovers. Like, that's just me. I just want to eat loads. Some people don't want to eat for days, and then they have this full surge of hunger. Like, it comes so different to everybody's individual body. So if you do get these overwhelming cravings, like, feed your body. You're obviously wanting something, you're craving something, and if you don't feed your cravings, it's likely that you're going to binge at a later date or a later time in the day. So just try to eat small and often, and again, just like we say with the natural eating habits, try to focus on a healthy choice. But we all know that a good old packet of sweets is just going to help all your worries go away when you are actually on your period. So I'm going to just list off a couple of foods that will help periods, but not also the cravings, but also help with pains. So some girls can suffer with leg pain, back pain, we obviously get our stomach cramps, we can get headaches, like, there's quite a few symptoms that we can suffer with. So let's start with my favourite, dark chocolate. Dark chocolate not only helps my cravings, but it's actually good for you during your period. So dark chocolate is one of those that is good for our bodies, and it releases a serotonin form in the brain that makes you feel good, it makes you relax, and it is great during our period. Grapes. Not tried this one. I've tried bananas. So bananas are amazing. I find that they really help stomach cramps. Apparently grapes are meant to do the same and help you with stomach cramps and help you with the side effects of having your period. So try that one for me. Let me know how that goes. I can't say that I'm a massive fan of grapes. They have to be particularly like the perfect ripeness for me to dig in. I feel like if I get a squidgy grape, I just not my favourite. So grapes, bananas, ginger. Apparently including ginger in your diet can really help your period, along with aloe vera, turmeric, sesame seeds, buttermilk and coriander. So they're not like the ones that really go into my shopping basket. So definitely going to get bananas, definitely going to get dark chocolate, but it's more about adding things into your diet that make it become like a normal thing. So the more coriander that you've got in your diet, by the time you come around to your period, it's going to help you. It's naturally going to be in your body, in your system, and you're going to be having it throughout your diet. That's why having a diet for a long period of time is so good for your body. There's also oranges, kale, broccoli, watermelon, salmon, and broccoli. Did I say broccoli? So those ones are more likely to be in your shopping basket, in your normal daily diet, which, well, they should be if they're not. So they're the ones that are going to really help you. Mainly just increase these foods around the time of your month, or probably a couple of days before you're actually due on your bleed. Okay, when it comes to drinks, we need to keep our water intake high, which I always say to my clients anyway, this should be a daily thing. Our bodies are made up of the majority water. So keep that water high. So water, herbal teas, chai tea is meant to be particularly good when you are on your period. I actually drink green tea and not a lot of other teas. Like I quite like the bland taste, not the fruity teas. And I find that does really help. So I'm going to throw out green tea, but chai tea has got more evidence to support it. Caffeine. Caffeine is a no-go. You want to decrease your caffeine during your period or just before your cycle. So it's focusing on getting that water in, focusing on that healthy food, exercise, sleep. Sleep is a key one. Your body will probably want to sleep 2 more hours a night than it normally does. So I would find that I'm a very heavy sleeper and I love my sleep anyway. I love going to bed. So I would probably sleep like on average like 8 hours a night, but if I am on my period around that time, I tend to go for more 9-10 hours a night, and that might be for 3 to 5 days, like just being like that, because your body is working, and when your body is working and it's working to maybe a little bit more than its average other days of the month, then it just needs that rest and just needs that recovery. But it also means that, you know, your body is going through all these different things like a headache and body aches, and your body just goes to sleep to recover. So give it sleep. Like, there's nothing wrong with going to bed early. Okay. The next thing I'm going to say is stretching and meditating, which probably comes alongside exercise. But when we are doing things like yoga, meditating, just doing some slow stretching, this can really help with all our cramps, gassy, like just these different types of things that are affecting our insides, and all the flow and the natural breathing exercises and just moving our body can really help. And not just at your period, like it can help at any time within your cycle. So this might be able to help certain girls that are pregnant. Like, you're gonna need to help your body in the best way possible. So please take these tips away for whatever stage you are at in your cycle. But if you track your cycle, you're going to know where you're going to need these, because you might find, actually, at that point in my cycle, I sleep more. At that point in my cycle, I probably need to start including salmon and coriander and a bit more dark chocolate. So it's worth a try anyway, and I think once you become more in tune with your body and you know what it needs and you know how you can help it more, then it's it's extremely beneficial. I feel far more in tune with my body this year than I ever have before, and I found that that helps me with the rest of the month, not just those, you know, 3 to 5 days. It helps me with everything else. So yeah, sleep, meditation, exercise, healthy foods, liquid. Okay, the last one I'm going to touch on. Okay, when we're going to get, when the world reopens and we go back to waxing, getting tattoos, piercings, etc. These are things to be avoided around your period. A few days before and then during your period, your pain threshold actually changes. So you kind of want to, if you already track your cycle, you probably want to be going for these things that are around day 10, day 12, because when you are close towards your period or on your period, your sensitivity is a lot higher, which is a little bit similar to when girls are pregnant. Their sensitivity to certain smells, certain things can make them feel sick. Like they're more sensitive, and it's due to the hormones and the chemical balances within the body. I know that when I am due on, like my sensitivity, my smell is quite strong anyway, but I can smell things so much more just before my period, and I know I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be on in 2 days because I can smell everything in here. So once you are more in tune about those things, you'll be like, actually, I know that, you know, this is my day 1 is going to be cramping, and you know, I'm going to stock up on those bananas, those dark chocolate, and you just then a bit more prepared. You know, you reduce your caffeine, you don't book your wax or your tattoo for that day, like, and it just makes things a little bit more easier, and your body is just more cared for. So when it comes to actually being on your period itself, so those cramps where you're in that moment, I would really suggest avoiding things like paracetamol and ibuprofen, mainly because sometimes the side effect can be that it's a blood thinner, so you're likely to be just, yeah, you know, and we'll move on from that one. Yeah, so they thin the blood, and sometimes it doesn't always help, and it is so much better to just go through these natural remedies of food and water, and the things that we're given naturally on the planet. One of my favourite things is aloe vera. Absolutely love it. Any way you can like drink it, use it directly on the skin, I think it's amazing. When you're in that moment of those cramps, like try to avoid these like paracetamol and ibuprofen, because yes, they are an anti-inflammatory and they can reduce so much and the pain and the pressure, but they can thin the blood as well. The main thing that I would say for like backaches and leg aches and cramps is you know, light walking, even pelvic floor exercises can help aid those cramps. You might want to have a warm bath or a heat pad just to help the area. Heat pad, hot water bottle, a hot bath, even massaging your abdomen, massaging your abs, helping your lower tummy, just aiding that process a little bit more. So all those different things. This is not a very long video. It was just one of those things that I kind of feel like I'm repeating myself with my clients at the moment and people online, just like giving them advice about their periods and what can help you girls out there. So I'm just gonna make this short and sweet and clear it up there. If you do have any questions, please pop them in the question box, the comment section below. I'm not a pro at this at all. Like this is not my place of expertise. I just know that these are the things that I've learnt, I've been taught these, I have read a lot of these, and I've seen the evidence to back it up, and I just want to share it with you guys as well, because I do get a lot of questions within my work area, and I just think it's a great thing to share for us girls out there. So I hope you're all well, hope you're staying safe, and I hope that helps. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, angels.